us. It's the NBA on, and as is the case most nights, we've got a lot of talent in the backcourt for both of these squads, Clark.
Yeah, there's so many outstanding shot makers and playmakers in the backcourts across the league. I do believe it is clearly a guards league these days. All of these guys can light it up and will light you up. So clearly a shooter's league is what you see most of now.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point. Pass to Towns. Outside Russell. And Morant clears the board. Outside Bane. Pulls up. The shot comes out. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Left side, Edwards. Tipped. Now here's Morant. Brooks outside. Jackson right side. Pass to Morant. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Back to Towns. He can't hit that time. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Morant against Russell. Jackson for 3. And Gobert with a block. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Morant against McDaniels. The open shot by Brooks. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Pass to Russell. Lets the 3 fly. Brooks with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 5 to start things off.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability. But he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
And there's a defensive 3-second call. The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, B.A., I like that too. And he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard. But I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
5 to shoot. Morant into the lane. Basket counts.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They've put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Outside Russell. Driving to the basket.
Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
The Timberwolves trail. McDaniels with it, guarded by Morant. Here's Edwards. Here he goes.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Here's Morant. No good on the shot. So Minnesota will take it the other way. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Shot is good by Edwards.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Dane against Gobert. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Buries it from 3.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Outside Russell. Towns on a screen. Back to Daniels. Outside Edwards. Oh, Brooks with the steal. From the arc. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. The Timberwolves have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. McDaniels passes to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Towns with the ball. 6 to shoot. Another shot. Pass to McDaniels. Shot from the top of the key. And that one's long.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Outside for Brooks. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Edwards has got 8.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition, has a really good understanding of how to field the lane and get where he needs to be.
Stolen by Russell, and Minnesota calls time here. From deep. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies.
Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Kyle Anderson is out there with Naz Reid. Then it's Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Jalen Noel. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Clark up top on the wing. Green. Fires the 3. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Clark. Puts up a 3. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Minnesota in the lead. Here's McLaughlin to the middle. Here's Anderson. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Fires the 3. Conchar can't hit.
Memphis foul. Danny Green. First personal foul.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You are so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
Back to Clark. Ooh, went in there strong and tried to power it down. But he drew the contact and he'll head to the line. We've seen the pace of the game ratchet up every year, Clark. Like that trend reverse at some point?
I don't think so, B. I mean, the game is meant to be played fast, and because of the potency of the three-point shot, the skill level of the players, the athleticism, I think you're going to continue to see teams play with a lot of pace because that's easier in terms of producing points.
And he's able to get it back. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reid. McDaniels comes in for Prince. Edwards, he's checked in for Noel. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for McLaughlin. Hey, no good.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Gobert passes to Anderson. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And again, Memphis no good. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Pass to Edwards. Into the lane. The Grizzlies pull it in.
Well, one thing to learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Adams with a screen on Edwards. Morant. It's blocked by Gobert. Anderson with it. Checked by Brooks. Pass to Russell. The kick out to Edwards. There's a minute 34 left in the first half of this game. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's foul number 2 for him.
13 foul.
Minnesota with the ball. 7-point game. Biggest lead so far. Here's Anderson. And they pick up 2. Anderson's got 7 points here in the quarter. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can. They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Outside, Anderson. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And he's good on the second. 51 seconds left in the half. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Pass to Morant. And Morant gets double-teamed. Three-pointer, Brooks. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Anderson passes to Gobert. Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Now Morant. Jackson with a screen on McDaniels. Morant, the pass to Bane. Fires from deep. Good, and the setup by Morant. Morant's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. It's a sign of a skilled offensive player.
And so it's
16, the Timberwolves, 23.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Three-pointer, Brooks. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. And he lays it up and in. McDaniels got his first points of the night.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Pass to Adams. Brooks outside. Adams a screen. Brooks, the pass to Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts it up. And another miss by Memphis. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Edwards. Anderson with a screen. Here's Gobert. McDaniels finds Russell. Up and over Brooks. Nails the baby hook. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Now here's Bane. Now here's Jackson, guarded by Russell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
That one on Russell.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
So he comes up empty at the line. The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Anderson with a screen. McDaniels passes to Anderson. And the bucket is good. Anderson's got 10 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
There's Jackson with the 3. It's not going to go for him. And Minnesota will come the other way. Outside Edwards. Inside. Outside for Russell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 6.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Morant against Anderson. He takes it in. Pass to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Outside for Russell. There's the triple. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Jackson outside. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
Here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Anderson gets the bucket. Anderson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor. Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Bane finds Jackson. 3-pointer. Bane, the pass to Jackson. Jackson on the wing. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Anderson. That one falls for Jackson. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Aldama's checked in for Adams. Green comes in for Brooks. Conchar, he's checked in for Desmond Bane. And it's Jones in for Ja Morant. And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Prince comes in for McDaniels. Noel, he's checked in for Anthony Edwards. And it's McLaughlin in for Russell. Prince. The 3-pointer off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Conchar. Launches a 3. Pure from 3-point range. Conchar's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there. Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's Noel. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Defense. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Jalen Noel out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then there's Kyle Anderson. Then there's Torian Prince. And it's Reed in at the 5. Driving inside, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Here's Prince. And the three-pointer goes. Prince has got his first 3 points of the game.
Coming into the league, scouts predicted Prince would be a solid 3-and-D specialist, and they were spot on. Kevin, you can understand the shot selection. I mean, he wanted to go back at him, and just came up short on the triple.
Anderson passes to Reed. An easy 2 on the layup. Reed's gotten his first basket of the night.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And it's good for 2.
That's exactly what you work for, a high percentage look.
Pass to Prince. On the take. He got a piece of it. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. It's Edwards on the wing. Count the basket.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
For Memphis, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. And here's Morant outside. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Stolen by Bane. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing, pounded by Morant. Edwards, the pass to Towns. To the paint. Here's Gobert. The layup off target. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 here in the 4th. Pass to Brooks. Now Adams. Back to Brooks. Bane with it. Deflects the pass. Here's Morant. Defended by Gobert. 5 on the clock. Here's Bane. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
2 minutes remaining of the game. 2 minutes.
Outside for Russell. Outside Edwards. The 3. That one won't go. Shooting 7 for 11 now. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Outside Morant. Brooks outside. Here's the 3. Looking to get back on track. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Timberwolves.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
First personal foul. First team.
And he makes a first.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
A minute and a half left in the final quarter.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Timberwolves.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Anthony Edwards.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Pass to Towns. Second chance shot. And there's a 3-second violation. And we have to take another look at that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
40 seconds left in the final quarter. The open shot, Morant. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
You know, he's just not taking good shots, not taking smart shots, forcing up a lot of low percentage jump there.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Bain finds Jackson. Here's Morant. Oh, he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Come on, this kid is electric. Morant draws a lot of fouls with the way he plays.
The free throw drops for Morant.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 17-6 run. Edwards with it. From deep three-point range. Can't get it to fall. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory.
Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. We've got quite a game in store for us tonight, Steve. It's a matchup between two NBA powerhouses.
These teams are stacked with talent, Kevin, and this game could be a preview of what's to come. I would not be surprised if these teams meet in the postseason.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the two backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
To the inside, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Brooks finds Jackson. Pulls it up. And the shot is long. Booker right side to the middle. And Johnson with the stuff.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Bridges outside. Ayton a screen on Bain. Bridges dishes to Ayton. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Memphis ball.
For Memphis, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morant passes to Bain. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. And Booker kicks to Paul. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Kicks it out to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. And there's another turnover by the Suns. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Bridges against Morant. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Stronger than his frame might suggest. That's a big-time and one by Ja.
Now here's Paul. Bridges outside. Passes it to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Booker against Brooks. Booker the pass to Johnson. Another shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Outside Jackson. Back to Morant. Out left to the wing. Jackson setting the pick here for Clark. Makes it off the glass.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Johnson outside. From deep. They get it back. Bridges outside. The dish to Booker. From deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he's not gonna miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Jackson finds Morant. 1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Brooks for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
What we know about Dillon Brooks, he's a gamer. 3 on the other end, right back at you.
Ball against Morant. Paul with the ball. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finds a soft spot in that defense.
Morant bats for two, and that one off the back of the rim and in. Morant's got 9.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Paul passes to Ayton. Paul outside from past the arc. And Bain pulls it down. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Here's Morant. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, and Ayton throws it down.
Sweet find there by Booker. All eyes on him with the ball, and Devin understands that. That has a nice feel for giving up the rock.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Brooks kicks to Morant. Clark outside from deep. Brooks, and again it's Memphis with the 3.
Confident and relatively efficient from 3. Brooks gives you another person who can space the floor.
Johnson outside. Bridges for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for it. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis Grizzlies. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance team.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
They've got Adams. Tyus Jones out there with Green. And it's Aldama in at the 4 spot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And the shot's good from Crowder.
Showing he's not just a perimeter threat. Crowder attacking the heart of that defense.
Jones for 3. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
The kick out to Crowder. Lee outside for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Conchar, the pass to Adams. 3-pointer. Landale grabs the miss. Suns trail by 5. And here is Lee. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the paint. It's intercepted. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Aldama. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Aldama's got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, yeah, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Outside, Green. Back to Jones. The 3. Sinks the 3-pointer. Jones has got the lead back up to 7 now for the Grizzlies.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. Back to Jones. Pass to Aldama. There's the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
In the corner, Shamet with it. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Jones gets to Adams, and the shot goes in. Adams has got his first 2 points of the night.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Now here's Payne, defended by Jones. Payne in the post, working on Jones. Shot is good, and the Memphis lead's cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Payne. Outside, Jones. On the wing, Green. Here's the screen. Fires the 3. 6 to shoot. Here's Aldama, defended by Crowder. Suns trail by 8. Shamet the pass to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
You need guys who are willing to make the next pass. Shamet doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but he's unselfish.
Down low, Aldama, and he uses both hands to jam it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Landale misses. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those down.
And that one falls for Jones. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Memphis leading by 9. Here's Morant. 9 points in the game so far. That one misses. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident just joining us in this one. First half is in the books. 1 half to go. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him. Really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Took him no time at all on that one. Booker's got 6 points.
Difficult shot. There are only a handful of players in this league with Booker playing.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Morant.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
Bridges outside. Johnson wide open. He fires. Suns keep it alive. Paul outside. On the wing, Booker. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Such an active shooter. Love how Booker gets defenders to try and be physical with him.
Both free throws good from Booker. Here's Morant. 11 points in the game. Bain kicks to Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Booker in the post. Discovering, and the dunk by Booker.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response. He can do incredible things. He can also help you win by simply being reliable.
Ayton finds Booker. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Payne with the bucket.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Paul. No good that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage, and he looks far from done.
Even though he was dealing with a taller defender, he got big and got the job done.
Paul passes to Ayton. On the wing, Booker. Back to Ayton. Nice move. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And Greg, what separates Paul from the other two guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
Mark against Bridges. Back to Paul. There's the pass to Ayton. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
And so Green will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Conchar, the pass to Jones. The crossover, and stolen by Payne. Lays it in off the breakaway. Payne's got it back down to within single digits for the Suns. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, Memphis no good. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Bridges passes to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Just such strength on these finishes. When you foul Ayton, you really have to hit him to prevent the basket.
Some changes for Phoenix. Jay Crowder's checked in for Cameron Johnson. Lee comes in for Bridges, and Landry Shamet subbed in for Booker. And the Grizzlies leading by 6. Jones looking for an opening. Adams outside. Green passes to Conchar. Back to Green. Here's Conchar. He's covered by Shamet. Jones for 3. Payne grabs the board. Suns trail by 6. It's stolen by Green. Adams, the pass to Conchar. Here's Aldama, defended by Crowder. Pass to Conchar. Adams in the corner. Knocked loose. Memphis moving that ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Conchar. The 19-foot shot, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation.
Substitution for the Suns. Jock Landon.
From deep three-point range. And that one is off. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. With their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've been active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. We'll take a quick break and...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here are the Grizzlies now. They've led by as many as 11 points. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Morant in at the 1. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Passes it to Bane. Clock at 6. Good, and a nice assist for Morant. Morant's got his 4th assist in this one.
Making use of these corner spots. Bane is especially dangerous from this area.
Here's Payne, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And that's what he does. I mean, he is a bucket getter.
Bane kicks to Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Now here's Payne. Not a lot of room. In the corner, Crowder with it. Phoenix needs to get off his shot. Landale off the mark there with the three-point shot. And the Grizzlies leading by 9. Pass to Jackson. Jackson a screen on Lee. Jackson has the open look. And a Shamet with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Outside, Crowder puts up a 3. Here's Landale. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Landale's got his first bucket of the night.
That's just staying in the moment, keeping with the current possession.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Jackson dishes to Clark. Over to the left wing. Clark sets a screen for Morant. Good on the triple. Morant's got 5 points in the quarter.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
On the wing, Booker. Brooks covering. Ayton in the corner. It's rebounded by Memphis. In the corner, it's Bane. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got assist number 5 here tonight.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Morant passes to Clark. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 10. Now the pass to Morant. And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim.
Here's Bridges. It's good.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
Outside, Bane. Dishes to Clark. Clark a screen on Bridges. Clark kicks to Brooks. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Bridges has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Booker. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Brandon Clark.
An accurate shooter from all areas of the floor. Booker has the confidence needed to dominate on offense.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
Memphis moving it around. Clark sets a screen for Morant. Back to Brooks. Launches a 3. And another miss by Memphis. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Bridges finds Ayton. to the left wing. Johnson with a screen on Morant. Back to Johnson. Money! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
And it has them in a great spot to take the lead. They love to get a few stops now at the other end.
And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges. That's foul number 2 for him. We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th. Now Morant. Shot clock at 5. To the middle to stop the drought. Yes!
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Pass to Bing. So it's Memphis picking up the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
players tonight, RJ. These kind of battles are different than they were just a few years back.
Yeah, big men, they have really entered into a new phase of dominance. These versatile centers in the league, they can do everything. They can run the floor, they can pass, you can run your offense through them. They can shoot from deep. They do a little bit of everything.
Incredible athletes. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Shot clock at 6. Booker against Edwards. And Booker with the jam.
Talk about a bailout shot, but how many people are composed under pressure like Booker is?
Here's Russell. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. Down low. Here's Ayton. It's blocked by Gobert.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots. Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And down it goes. 2 points.
What an incredible ankle breaker to help create space for his shot. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. And a missed layup. Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Oh, boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense, given the situation.
Here's Towns. Tries again. And he banks in the layup.
And just crashes the glass with effort and intensity. I mean, how do you box a guy out like Towns?
Paul drives in. 8, the open look. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo! The whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Ayton passes to Bridges. Ayton with a screen. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Gobert with it. And Bridges picks him up defensively. Pass to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Oh, deflected. Stolen by Ayton. Russell against Paul. Now here's Ayton. Defense is right there. Outside Booker. 4-3. The kick out to Paul. Fires for 3. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
From deep. Paul doesn't hold back when pulling the trigger, especially when he's taking a chance.
And Edwards slams it in.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Suns have gone 3 of 6 from the floor, and Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Drains the triple. Edwards got 7.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And stolen by Paul. Booker with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Bridges against Towns. Back to Bridges. 29 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. And Booker gets double teamed. The three from Ayton. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side Russell. Inside. And it's powered home by Towns.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Booker, the pass to Paul. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's Minnesota up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. On the floor for Phoenix, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Edwards. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Booker. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
NBA, I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game, even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Pass to Landale. Crowder outside. Outside Payne. Here's Landale. And here's Crowder from the arc. And it's Noel with the rebound. Here's Prince. They swipe it. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. And here's Payne. Pass to Landale.
Jordan McLaughlin, first personal foul. Second team foul.
Outside Payne to the middle. And that one is hammered home.
Assisted by.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
McLaughlin's shot is good. You know, some have said those old school power forwards, guys like Charles Oakley, they're becoming outdated. You see that, Grant?
Well, first of all, the physicality in the game is no more. The way Oakley would hit you and bruise you, you can't do that in today's game. And guys like Oakley are now playing the 5 position, and they're shooting 3-pointers. So a lot of it just is because the game has changed and evolved since the 90s when Oakley dominated.
Great skill level in the game right now.
No question.
McLaughlin. The quick look, no good that time.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that halfway again.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Substitution on the court.
Minnesota has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Russell, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
Outside Payne to the inside. Crowder finds Payne. Here's Shaman. clock at 6. Left side Payne. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Payne's got his second basket on the night. Gobert with a screen on Payne. And Russell, here we go, uses the glass to finish the layup.
The speed of Russell on full display. Love watching him turn on the jets and get to the cup.
Up top Payne, guarded by Russell. Off the mark there with a 3.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Payne is the perfect example of how beneficial the G League can be, Richard.
Yeah, it gave him a chance to play real minutes, and it kept him sharpening his skill. Then he got to come back into the league better than ever. A true success story.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Anderson's checked in. Pass to Paul. Back to Booker. From deep. That shot is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. There's 53 seconds left to play in the half. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. To the wing on the left. Here's Anderson. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists now in this one. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Back to Paul. Pass to Booker. Johnson a screen on Edwards. The Suns need to get off a shot for 3. Bridges. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Russell. To the right side. He got it up.
Oh, as a defender, Paul can be so frustrating.
And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. All right, we'll get... Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Edwards and Anderson fill out the perimeter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Russell with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Here's Towns. Painted in off the glass. Towns has got 8 points.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
Pass to Paul. Bridges outside. Johnson a screen on Anderson. Outside Paul. Ayton inside. Anderson's there. From deep, Johnson. And the Suns get another 3.
Fantastic decision making. Ayton electing to move it for the high percentage look.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Booker against Edwards. Gobert. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Bridges on the wing. Ayton passes to Bridges. Oh, got a piece of it. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Russell, the pass to Gobert. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 4 assists now tonight.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Johnson with a bucket.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
The Timberwolves have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Gobert with a screen on Booker. And Edwards, here we go. Here's Gobert. Outside for Russell. Back to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This is Gobert going to work. I mean, he knows the inside contact can't stop him.
Paul against Russell. Outside Paul. To the paint. The kick out to Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Another 3 for Phoenix.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And it's powered home by Towns.
Oh, nice one-handed jam, NBA.
Hey, little exclamation point. Paul passes to Johnson. Here's Paul. Back to Bridges. Towns with a rebound for Minnesota. They've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Left side Anderson. Pass to Towns. Towns double team. Anderson inside. Booker defending. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Minnesota lead. Russell against Paul. To the inside. Uses the glass on the layup. Paul's got 7.
The wily vet Paul able to score down low.
It's Edwards on the wing. Booker defending. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Second personal foul.
Throw good, Edwards. Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Gobert. Prince comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. And it's McLaughlin in for Russell.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Here's Shamet, guarded by Edwards. Down low. Here's Landale, stolen by Anderson. Fast break, here we go. Here's McLaughlin. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. 5 points in the game.
And they've made themselves easy pickings. Sloppy ball control creates an easily converted turnover.
Outside Payne. Lee on the wing. Launches it. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side Anderson. Back to Reed. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping the ball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Suns, getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Damian Lee. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's Jay Crowder, and it's Landale in at the 5. Here's Shamet, guarded by Edwards. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And you got to be in awe of incredible defensive efforts like this.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
It's Shamet on the wing. Nice finish from the low block. That was good.
With his level of quickness, it's tough to keep up defensively.
Here's Edwards. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Pass to Reed, and the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Classic breakdown with the ball, sending it right out of bounds and giving the defense a freebie.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Gobert's checked in for Reed. Towns comes in for Anderson. McDaniels is checked in for Prince. And Russell is subbed in for McLaughlin. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul. Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. The three from Ayton. He can't get it to go. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. On the wing, Noel. Pass to Gobert. Towns against Ayton. Towns passes to Gobert. Here's Noel. Takes the three. They grab their own miss. Outside McDaniels. Now Gobert is covered by Ayton. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Up top, Paul, guarded by Russell. And the ball out of play. The Timberwolves will have it.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
Anderson's checked in for Noel. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. And then Russell with the dunk.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Out to Bridges.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Back to Paul. Stolen by Russell. Bridges against McDaniels. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Something Kyle Anderson does well is put pressure on the ball. Not what you expect from bigger guys, but he's got good instincts and fine steals.
Back to Paul. Shot to end the cold streak. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
I mean, come on, a 7-footer with a 7'5" wingspan. Ayton beats everyone to the ball and converts easily.
Bridges against Anderson. No good off the back of the rim. His ability to snatch the ball has even helped him secure a record, Richard.
Yeah, back in 2021, Kyle set the single-game playoff record for the Grizzlies with 6 steals. It was an impressive defensive effort for him, and trust me, he knows how to use his size and length very well.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Anthony Edwards.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that's what probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Booker can't get it to go. And here's Minnesota now. They led by as many as 18. Pass to Towns. From deep three-point range, is there. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A clean. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks, for the entire two.
we've got the Memphis. And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. This is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. Here's Edwards. And Adams sends it back.
Well, so good at anticipating when shots are going to go up. Steven Adams, terrific protecting the basket.
Russell with a wide open look. Misses the 3. And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for Memphis. So the wing on the left. Dishes to Jackson. Back to Bain. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot clock at 6. Jackson finds Morant. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Morant's got 5.
And how about the assertiveness from Morant, wasting no time firing? Love his approach.
It's good.
He's just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Adams sets the pick for Bain. Offline with his 3. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Edwards against Morant. And the rejection by Morant.
And how about using that impressive vertical on defense? Morant has the ability to block shots when in position.
Brooks for 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota off to a slow start. 6-point game. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Right side, Edwards. Into the lane. That one goes in.
Edwards well covered on the interior, scores through the contest.
Morant outside. To the inside. Here's Adams. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Edwards passes to Towns. That shot misses. Adams, some nice D. Memphis leading by 4. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the jam.
Towns kicks to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Russell's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Concho. Minnesota with the rebound.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
Pass to McLaughlin. Back to Anderson. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
Kicks to Clark. The drive by Green. 5 to shoot. Clark inside. Guarded by Prince. The pass to Concho. A three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. To the paint. Here's Noel. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Clark. Jones for three. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Prince in the corner. Driving in. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
So important to balance your three-point shooting stroke with the ability to put it on the deck. What a drive by Taurean Prince.
Jones for three, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Minnesota on top. They lead by a bucket. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Minnesota?
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Nas Reed out there with Anderson. And it's Taurean Prince. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Just 5 on the clock. The three ball. The shot. No good. And Clark has got the ball here for Memphis. Trailing by 2. Conchar, the pass to Green. Jones from outside. Again, the miss by Jones. Here's Noel. No good. Shot missing. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls.
And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
Great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
Morant with it. He's picked up by Russell. Brooks with no one around. That three off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 3. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the field.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Towns. McDaniels in the post. Guarded by Bain. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
On the wing, Bain. He's guarded by Russell. They need this. Bain, no good. And now Russell pushing it up. No one had to stop him.
Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Jackson kicks to Morant. Brooks outside. The Grizzlies with another miss. Minnesota leading by 10. The kick out to Towns. Left side, Edwards. Edwards with the stuff.
Goodness, Anthony Edwards, always on the attack. This guy is just so dynamic.
Morant drives in, and Morant throws it down.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by Minnesota.
Adams against Edwards. Adams, some nice D.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
It's tipped. Stolen by McDaniels. Russell finds McDaniels. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Edwards with another miss. The Grizzlies trail by 10 on the wing. Bain. Outside for Jackson. Morant reaches to Brooks. Memphis moving it around. Inside, 6 on the shot clock, and plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Well, Steven Adams is as strong a player as there is in the NBA. Draws the contact there.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Over in the corner, McDaniels. There's the dish to Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Good on the three-point shot. Edwards got the lead up to 13 now for the Timberwolves.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Brooks misses. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 14-2 run here. Towns in the corner. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Aldama's checked in. Clark comes in for Jackson. Green is checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Conchar subbed in for Bain. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Clark. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Here's Minnesota. They're on a 14-4 run. Prince wide open. Off target from outside. Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
And I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
And the first half is now in the books.
26, the Grizzlies, 17.
We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
So on the floor for Memphis. Green is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's Jones. And it's Aldama in at the center position. Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. Prince in the corner. The three. He's off on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
Timberwolves leading by 9. Out to the wing. Lets it go with a 3. Aldama with the rebound. Aldama's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Jones, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. The Grizzlies shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line. Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Clark. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The drive by Russell. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 in the game.
Oh, man, how good is he at turning on the jets and getting to that next level? D'Angelo Russell, fearless, driving on the interior.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. Morant kicks to Bain. Brooks from outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Towns, the pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Memphis moving it around. And it's Morant missing. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Down low. Got a piece of it. Now Russell, 11 points in the game. Shoots the 3. And Desmond Bain pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Here's Morant. And it's Russell with the rebound.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Towns for 3. He can't hit that time.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Brooks from outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Edwards against Morant. The Timberwolves again can't hit. 1:31 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Jackson has the open look. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Russell passes to McDaniels. The Grizzlies pull it in. Brooks outside. To the right side. Morant passes to Adams.
I'll tell you, Steven Adams is a load on the block. That frame makes him an impossible check.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
55 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. They grab their own miss. Here's Noel. Misses the wing Gerald.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Morant.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Count it. Anderson's got his 2nd basket of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Bain, no good.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses.
And you watch Taurean Prince and how valuable he is to his team for a couple of reasons. Number one, he doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He defends at a high level, and he can really stretch the floor.
Anderson outside. 3 seconds left. No good at the rim. And so it's Minnesota with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Taurean Prince. Reed is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring strategy for Minnesota.
They're still slashing and attacking the rim, and the defense yet to make the adjustment and keep the ball in front.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Clark's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Grizzlies trail by 14. Morant with a wide open look. And he stays with it. Brooks finds Morant. Going inside and finished off by Morant.
Have to respect Morant's activity on the offensive glass. Has an outstanding feel for when to go and attack the board.
Reed with the rebound.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Kicks it out to Prince. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
But just tremendous instincts from Prince. Feeling the defense, getting loose, getting into his catch-and-shoot game. Nicely done.
And that one's good by Clark.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
The kick out to Anderson. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Minnesota leading by 16. Noel passes to Anderson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Jackson misses. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here's Noel. No good on the triple. The Grizzlies trail by 18. Morant outside. Clark the pass to Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Offensive rebound. Feeds it to Clark. Out to Brooks. And a wide open look for Bain. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Noel passes to Anderson. Launches it. No good on that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Some power coming from the PG.
Ah, that's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
That's good from Morant.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
The tray. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Russell dishes to Gobert. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now off the inbound. Here's Towns. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Late in the game, up big, they continue.
Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Well, Morant is certainly making his presence felt on offense. He's in total attack mode.
There's the triple. Morant with another miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Timberwolves.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Kyle Anderson.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Towns, no luck.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Morant finds Bain. Brooks against Towns. Bain passes to Brooks. No good on the three. Edwards with it. Outside, Towns. Three-pointer off on that one. So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused.
know that your crew has your back. Ryan?
Tremendous stuff, Allie. Thank you. This should be an active game. Two squads that really move the ball well and share the load offensively, Brent.
Well, we got some great playmakers out here, BA, so it's a multitude of guys who are going to be able to survey the floor, maybe make that backdoor play or that lob pass to the rim. That's going to be a lot of fun.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. Jaren Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And for the Suns, Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. And it's Ayton in at the 5. Now here's Moran. Clark outside. Outside Moran. Five to shoot. From behind the arc. Phoenix grabs the miss. Bridges outside. Paul against Clark. Now here's Paul. From outside the arc. The shot misses. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, BA. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
Brooks outside. Outside Bane. Jackson down low. Covered by Johnson. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Pass to Paul. Three-pointer. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
A good tempo on that play as Chris Paul was in place for that jumper.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And he can't get that one. Phoenix has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Bridges with it. Puts up a 3. Offensive board. Outside for Booker. It's Bridges on the wing. Clark covers. Bridges down low. Working on Clark. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Memphis trailing here. Clark outside. Jackson, the pass to Clark. Moran against Bridges. The drive by Moran. Hauled in by Paul. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. It's Bridges on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Brooks against Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. Outside for Booker. Lets it go from deep. Paul shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Well, what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you'd have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Here's Paul following the bucket by the Grizzlies. Pass to Booker. And here's Paul. The Suns need to get off a shot. Now here's Ayton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of
Up to throw down. Yeah, teams try to get physical with Moran, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
And it's tied up with that one. Here's Paul. .50 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside for Moran. Three-pointer, Brooks. He drops it from range.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Inside, stolen by Jackson. Brooks finds Morant. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Chris Paul. No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. 27 seconds left in the first quarter here. Paul against Morant. Outside for Booker. Back to Johnson. To stop the run. And there it is for him.
And the D has to respect Booker's passing ability. Fantastic at finding guys in their spots.
Now Morant. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Jackson. Takes a 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies leading by 5. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this.
And please give a big round of applause for your son's youth dance team.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with John Conchar. Danny Green is out there with Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in at the 4. Shot clock at 3. Some room here for Jones. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket. Here's Payne. Pass to Shaman. Crowder outside. Back to Shaman. The 3 ball. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Since the second he entered the NBA, Shaman has been great from the three-point line. 42% for 3 as a rookie.
To the middle. Intercepted. And the Suns pushing it up now. Crowder, the pass to Payne. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play.
Well, Steven Adams is very much capable of anchoring a defense right there in a great spot to get the block.
Here's Shamet. 6 to shoot. Down low. Here's Landale, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Memphis leading. We're about a minute and a half into this second quarter. Pass to Green. And the league finally moving to curtail take fouls in transition. You like the change?
Well, I think everybody's ready for that. The best part of NBA action, BA, as you know, is fast break basketball. So to get more 3-on-2s or 3-on-1s, lob plays, and guys taking off and throwing down monster dunks, I'm all for it.
Conchar can't hit. Well, the Suns shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Here's Payne. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Five on the clock. Back to Crowder. Over Green. And it's Crowder missing. Outside, Green. Pass to Aldama. Here's Conchar. Driving in. And it's in there. Conchar's got his first 2 points of the night. For Phoenix, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Now Crowder. Here's Landale. Adams covering. Payne with it. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That campaign just a grinder and has stuck with it. His career arc is quite interesting. Spent time in the G League, and a few years back he was out of the league. Now he's back, he's confident, he's dependable, and he's a huge part of a team playing winning basketball.
Pass to Jones. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. And here is Green. Back to Jones.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Adams. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. Well, I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
That's tipped. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Grizzlies ball.
And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play. Pass to Aldama. Back to Jones. Here's Aldama. Here's Conchar. The three. It's hauled in by Landale. Tipped. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. The steal. Lee on the wing. 52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Shamet. Shot clock at 6. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Outside Morant. Jackson finds Morant. Crowder with a steal. Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Here's Payne. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And Jay Crowder moving it to the open man.
And here's Morant. 6 points for him. Looking to win the drought. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. Morant's got 8 points. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Grizzlies up 4.
The Grizzlies, 18.
We played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And that's the group from Monty Williams as we begin the second half.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Jackson against Paul. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Just great hands for Ayton to time that one.
Clark outside. Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Back to Jackson. Now here's Morant. Let's go with a three. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Morant's got 5 points now this quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
For three, Bridges. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dylan Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
On the wing, Bane. Here's Morant, and there's the drive. Morant with the slam!
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
Outside Paul. Out to Bridges. The 3. On target from range. Bridges has got 5 points.
And Bridges at the most advantageous spot to get to that corner 3. He's comfortable from there.
Here's Clark. Oh, misses the dunk. The Suns trailing. Paul passes to Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Now here's Morant. 16 points for him. And then Morant with the dunk.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
Paul. Outside for Booker. Ayton passes to Paul. Clock at 4. Drives to the hoop. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. .156 left in the third. Outside Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's leading.
Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
To the left side wing. Here's Morant. Outside Bane. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
And the Suns going with a whole new group out there. Phoenix has gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Payne, the pass to Crowder. Got it.
And Payne just playing eyes-up basketball, seeing that opportunity.
Memphis has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside Jones. No good from outside. For Phoenix, they've gone 6 for 9 in the half. Left side Payne. Uncovered. That shot off the mark. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Pass to Aldama. And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Williams is checked in.
Checking in for the Grizzlies, Zaire Williams.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. Jones against Payne. The 3 is up. Jones misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Landale. Here's Shamet. Outside Payne. Shot clock at 5. Inside. And the basket by Lee.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Here's Jones. There's the 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. His finger.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. John Conchar is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Green, then it's Steven Adams, and it's Williams in at the 4. Here's Shaman, defended by Jones. To take the lead. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you if you're going to keep missing layups.
First team foul.
Crowder against Williams. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Grizzlies lead by 3. And so here's Phoenix. Up top, Payne. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Going off his defender to get to the shot. Campaign with a nimble move.
And Cameron Payne is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Here's Morant with the drive. He's off on that one. Nice D from Paul. And Phoenix shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Booker against Payne. Right side Booker. Ayton with a screen. 6 on the shot clock. They now take the lead.
DeAndre Ayton dangerous in the pick and roll just because as a big he can get off of that screen so easily.
And here's Clark for 3. And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Here's Clark. Pass to Morant. Fires the 3. The rebound by Devin Booker. The Suns leading. To the inside. Ayton. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Brandon Clark.
Well, the defense respects Ayton's ability to score, especially from that area on the floor. He becomes dangerous.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Back to Payne. Brooks with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Brooks, the pass to Morant. 4 on the clock, and he drives in, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. 2 on the clock. Here's Morant.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length. Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. Here's Paul. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Suns lead by 5.
I love it. His love for the game couldn't be more obvious. It helps him make a positive impact out on the court. And it also keeps the bench fired up.
Payne, no good.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
Outside Paul. Takes it inside. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Now it's a 7-point Phoenix lead. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line. So it'll be Jaren Jackson shooting. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Suns?
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And I feel like there's been an old school aspect to what they've done tonight, and that is pounding the ball inside, getting it down low, getting those looks in close. That's been effective. Man, the score being this close, you have to retain possession of the ball. You just can't give it away like that.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Morant. Here he goes. And then Morant with the dunk.
Can you say prime-time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game. Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
You asked for those hustle plays earlier in the game. We're seeing them now. Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Johnson passes to Bridges. Screen by Bridges. It's Booker on the wing. Brooks defending. For three. Booker can't get it to go. And here are the Grizzlies. Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Bridges. Morant, the pass to Clark. Yes! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Wow, that takes steady nerves right there.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Outside call. Back to Booker. Here's the three. Good work defensively by Brooks.
They can't go empty on any of their possessions from here on out.
Can't come away empty. That would be the nail in the coffin.
Stolen by Bridges. And the Suns pushing it up now. Outside Booker. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat.
to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 spot. Just 2 to shoot. No good from Booker. Towns against Johnson. Pass to McDaniels. Timberwolves passing it around. Bridges with the steal. Booker outside. Up and in on the layup.
And great energy from Booker there in the paint. Just working hard to get to his shot.
Edwards kicks to Russell. Outside Edwards. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Here's Gobert. And it's Ayton with the rebound.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
Paul's shot is off. McDaniels with the ball. Johnson on him. And again, the turnover by the Timberwolves. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
Towns kicks to Gobert. And stolen by Ayton. Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
So it's Phoenix now after the basket by Minnesota. Booker outside. Passes it to Johnson. Towns with the steal. And Russell gets it to go on the assist from Edwards. And it's a tie ball game.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Booker with it. Knocks it loose. Towns with the steal. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Russell.
2 minutes.
Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Anderson, he's checked in for Minnesota.
Guys, it's always good to see a young player start to mature in front of our eyes, and Russell has been that kind of guy. He's done a great job figuring out how to become a better leader.
Paul with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. Johnson, the pass to Bridges. Clock at 4. The Suns need to get a shot off. Ayton wide open. Connects from 3-point range.
I do love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
The Suns have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. To the middle, it's stolen by Edwards. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. Pass to Gobert. Edwards with it to the wing right side. Here's Russell. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well, I think the more Russell looks to score from there, guys, the more dangerous he becomes.
Edwards against Booker. The pass to Ayton. To the left wing, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Timberwolves leading by 4. Outside Edwards. To the paint. Here's Towns. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. He doesn't disappoint either.
Ball looking over the floor. It'll count. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with their lead standing at 6 points here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Timberwolves.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And, you know, another thing that's been working for them tonight, scoring off turnovers, points off miscues. They've been converting any mistakes at the other end.
The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Ayton from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Russell passes to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Passes it to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Tries again. Gobert can't hit.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Over in the corner, Paul. Booker against Towns. Johnson left side. Johnson double team. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And after a lackluster performance in last year's playoff, Russell has some making up to do.
Yeah, and the efficiency has been a problem. Now, if you're a player whose primary value is at the offensive end, you can't just be a volume scorer.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth, and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Now here's Johnson. They need this one. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Torian Prince comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Noel, he's checked in for Edwards. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Russell. And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Kept alive. Reid the pass to McLaughlin. He dishes it to Anderson. Kicks it out to Prince. A second chance effort. Rebound by the Suns. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
And it's Shamet missing.
2 minutes.
Minnesota leading by 9.
2 minutes.
Over to the wing. Here's Noel. Another miss by Minnesota. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Reed kicks to Anderson. Right wing. Out to the right wing. Pass to Noel. To the inside. Crowder with the steal. Shamet the pass to Landale. Out left to the wing. Out to Lee. And there's the pass to Landale. Now here's Payne. Guarded by Reed. Here's Noel. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Suns trail by 9. Here's Shamet. Pass to Payne. Now here's Shamet. Tough to finish it off. Beauty.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And that one, good.
Well, good job that time by Prince putting his muscle on display. Excellent work fending off the contact and capitalizing.
Now here's Crowder. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Down low, Landale. The layup missed. Here's Noel. He's covered by Shamet. Good. That one on target from Noel.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step up.
Second half upon us. We'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at the small forward position. Towns with the steal. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Crowder. And that's an intentional foul. Craig, we know from time to time things get pretty chippy out there. What kind of things would get under your skin when you played in the NBA?
Oh, you know, guys tended to talk a little trash. And that could rattle you, right? That could bother you at times. But you really just try to maintain your focus and keeping your eye on the prize.
This is his first free throw of the game.
How about a year ago? 82% on his foul shot, so he was reliable when he went to the line.
Guys, I thought he got into a groove last year at the charity stripe, and I thought he maintained it deep into the season as well.
It's tipped and stolen by Russell. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Booker. Bucket is good. Russell's got the lead up to 14 now for Minnesota.
And slithering inside, D-Lo. That's Russell's length helping him convert against pressure.
Ayton a screen on Russell. The shot's good from Paul. Paul's got his first basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's... Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Passes to Ayton. Back Back to Booker. 6 to shoot. Ayton sets the pick for Booker. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. He gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Ayton against Gobert. Ayton kicks to Booker. Jacks up a 3. Traps in the tray. Booker's got his second bucket of the night.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
They get the rebound. Pass to Towns. Goes back up. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Towns has got 5.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Booker, and it goes down 2 points. Edwards got 6 in the quarter.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
To the wing right side. Back to Booker. There's a minute 47 left in the third. Ball finds Booker. No good from outside.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hey, there's nothing more embarrassing than missing a dunk, but even more so when it's a solo effort.
And the basket by Johnson.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
There's the pass to Russell. He takes it in, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Phoenix. They trail by 14. Booker in the corner. Now Ayton. Ball outside. Here's Booker. It's hauled in by Noel. Timberwolves leading by 14. It's Anderson with the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Anderson's got his first basket of the night.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Paul kicks to Bridges. Pass to Booker. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And that one hits back iron. Here's Anderson. Passes it to Noel. Banked in off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Well, through 3/4. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Anderson passes to Reed. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
They get a hand on it. Paul outside. Kicks it out to Booker. Launches it. The shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Prince, the pass to Reed, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
The drive by Paul. Pass to Ayton. Driving inside. The shot's good.
And this is what you love about Ayton. Highly skilled. He can face you up, then take you off the bounce.
Finished off by Anderson.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Ball goes in. Out of bounds. Suns ball as Phoenix keeps possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Gobert brings the double team. Shoots the three. Payne can't hit. Timberwolves leading by 23. Inside, here's Russell, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, I like the way Russell used his body there, finishing through contact, and he'll go to the line for a three-point play opportunity. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
The Timberwolves have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. The Suns have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Outside Crowder. And the pass to Shamet. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finish strong with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Here's Shamet. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Minnesota.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for D'Angelo Russell.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Lee outside. To the paint, here's Crowder. Pass to Shamet. Lets the three fly. Gobert pulls it in. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Anderson, he's checked in for McDaniels. The Suns on offense. Payne gets a wide open look. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Offensive rebound. Out to Edwards. Sinks the triple.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
And here is Shamet. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.